Good morning, students. Welcome to the second class of online classes. I hope you are taking care of yourself very well and even your family members. Now, for the second class, the topic which was the flower, we will first revise that topic and then we'll carry on with the various terminologies which are related to it. Now, if you remember, the stalk of the flower was called as the pedicel, and the stalk which is having a swollen tip was called as a platform as thalamus, and all the floral whorls, they are arranged around this thalamus. There are four whorls. The outermost was the calyx, which is a collection of leaf-like structures, the sepals, and the second whorl, it is the corolla, which is a collection of petals. Inner to the petals, there are the androecium, which is a collection of stamens. Each stamen is having two parts, the anthers and filament. Filament is just a stalk, and the anthers, they are the carriers of the male reproductive cells called as the pollen grains. The innermost whorl, it is that of the gynoecium. Now the gynoecium is composed of carpel, which is having three parts: the ovary, style, stigma. The ovary is a swollen base which is having the ovules, that is the female reproductive cells present in it. Above the ovary is the stalk, the style, and above the style is the platform, which is a landing place of the pollen grains. So that's why it's sticky also, and it is called as the stigma. Now all these four whorls, out of them, the first two, the calyx and the corolla, they are not so much essential. So they are called as the non-essential whorls. They are not directly involved in reproduction. So non-essential whorls. But if we talk about androecium and gynoecium, they are directly involved in reproduction. So they are called as the essential whorls. Now depending upon all these four whorls present in a flower, the flower is a complete or an incomplete flower. A complete flower is that which has all the four whorls present in it. And an incomplete flower is that which is where one of the whorl is missing. Depending upon which whorl is missing, the incomplete flowers are further categorized into four: staminate, pistillate, neuter, and naked. Now, staminate flowers are those flowers which are having the androecium in them, and the gynoecium is either absent or non-functional. Example is orchids and salvia. Same way, the pistillate flowers are those flowers in which the male parts, that is the androecium, is non-functional or missing, and the carpel is well functional in it. Neuter flowers, they are those flowers in which the androecium and gynoecium, they are totally absent. Only the non-essential parts, that is the calyx and corolla, are present. Example of neuter flowers are the ray florets of sunflower. The last category is the naked flowers. Naked flowers are those flowers in which the calyx and the corolla, they are absent. Only the androecium and gynoecium are present in them, and the example is beetle flowers. Now, depending upon all these, whether parts are present, if we see complete flower has both androecium and gynoecium in it, so it is also called as a bisexual flower because it represents the dual sexuality of the flower. In case of incomplete flower, where we talk about staminate and pistillate flowers, we see in case unisexuality is there because only one reproductive structure is present. In case of neuter flower, we see they are not having either the unisexuality or the bisexuality. But we talk about the naked flowers, they are also bisexual flowers because they have both androecium and gynoecium. Now, if we see that all these flowers which are present, they are showing various features in them. That is why we see each flower of different varieties are different. In case of the arrangement of ovules, if we talk about, the ovules are attached to the ovary with the help of a tissue, a soft tissue which is called as placenta. And this soft tissue, it is arranged in a specific manner. This arrangement of tissues, placenta along with the ovules in an ovary is called as placentation. Now this placentation can be of varied kinds. It may be marginal, parietal, axile, free central or basal. In case of marginal placentation, example is P, where all the ovules are arranged on one margin of the pod. In case of parietal placentation, the word is parietal. Parietal has come from the word periphery. The ovary, in it, the ovules are arranged on the peripheral region of the ovary. The example is papaya. In case of axile placentation, we see all the citrus fruits where the very center portion, there's a tissue around which the ovules are arranged in separate chambers. In case of free central, it is slightly different from the axile placentation, where in the very center there is an axis of the soft tissue. Around the tissue, it is that the ovules are arranged, but there is no chambers or partitions in them, which we found they were in axile placentation. Now, talking about the last arrangement, where there is only one ovule present, and the ovule is attached to the ovary through the placenta on any one side of the ovary. Over here it is at the lower part, so it is called as the basal placentation. So these are the various terminologies related to placentations. And now coming to the next set of terminologies, we see that both the staminate and pistillate flowers, they may be present on the same plant or they may be present on different plants. If the staminate and pistillate flowers are present on the same plant, that is on one plant, then this condition is called as monoecious. And if in case of there are plants where staminate flowers are present on separate plants and pistillate flowers are present on different plants, that condition is called as dioecious. So these are the two related to which kind of flowers are present on a plant. Example of monoecious is the maize plant, where the male flowers are arranged as a broom on the tip of the maize plant, and the female flowers, they are arranged as a cluster on the axis of the axillary buds. So these are the various terminologies which are related to the flowers, and I hope you are able to understand all these terminologies. Please revise the diagram at home and learn all these terminologies. We will be giving you one assignment which you will try to practice at home, and I hope you have enjoyed this lecture. Thank you.